Well, speaking of National Tight End Day, the guy who did it the most justice was in Pittsburgh with you, Matthew. It was Tucker Kraft, Kraft
Yes.
Eddie, Kraft work.
The Tuckler.
Packers at Steelers. Kraft goes absolutely berserk. 33.3 fantasy points. Jordan Love, that is maybe the best game that I can remember Jordan Love playing, particularly given the occasion on Sunday Night Football against his former mentor, Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers was fine. He got you your 2 touchdown passes.
He did. My bet cashed. Your best bet of longest reception for Jordan Love.
Yep.
The over cashed right there as well. And part of my Football Night in America parlay was talking about Tucker Kraft. My shot for shot on pregame was Tucker Kraft being going to be a top 5 fantasy tight end. He was on the love list this week. Huge game, obviously. He was part of my parlay as well because we talked about the fact that he's so good after the catch. Steelers top 5 in terms of most fantasy points allowed to opposing tight ends prior to this game. Kraft just goes nuts. He's now the #1 tight end in fantasy football among tight ends, and that's probably right.
Yeah. Also, I think his nickname just needs to be the Tuck Wagon because he looks like a wagon when he gets going.
That's fair.
As a yak.
I like the Tuck Wagon.
Yeah, the Tuck Wagon.
I'll sign off on that.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
The Kristen Watson wagon was good for Jordan Love, and he catches the one deep ball, Christian Watson, but again, just further muddies an already very muddy Packers wide receiver room.
That's correct. You're starting Josh Jacobs. You're starting Tucker Kraft. Like, could you get away with Romeo Doubs? Sure, maybe, I guess, if you have to squint and think about it. If you're feeling cheeky. But otherwise, I think it's just that. But I do think that the Christian Watson coming back helps Jordan Love, right? And so Jordan Love is still, it's kind of like C.J. Stroud. He runs a little bit. Like, this is a great game. Rich man C.J. Stroud, but like he's like a QB 12-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in that. It's just difficult because he runs a little bit, but not that much.
Right.
So he's stuck in that kind of nether region with the Brock Purdy's when he's healthy, Jared Goff, these type of guys. But Jordan Love, he's kind of turned the corner recently after a really rough outing against Cleveland. But since then, Jordan Love has been excellent.
And he was brilliant last night. There's no question.
Yep.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com. And I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched. Or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.